Good evening, everyone. I want to believe that, so if you are here, although I can't see the live chat, let me see if I can get it back on. Let me see if I can get it back on. So please go ahead and just go ahead and introduce yourself in the chat and tell us where you're joining from. I'd like to start by apologizing for starting this very late. I'm not sure what has happened, but one thing I'm very sure is we're about to start right now. AK, I guess you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. I think we're better now. And so whatever that was, it's fine, no problems. So so AK, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today. I apologize for the technical hitch that had happened. So everyone who is joining us, kindly introduce yourself in the chat session. I can't see the chat, but I'm sure someone in my team is going to be able to see the chat. And just to mention that you can ask questions in the chat, and hopefully AK can respond to those questions. But if it doesn't, we'll do our best to provide answers, if not now, afterwards. Okay? So thank you so much for staying with us. I can see we have seven people on the call as of this moment. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for staying here. It shows me that you truly want this, you truly want to join this conversation. So one more thing I need you to do for us, I need you to please copy the link of this video and share across your social media handles on WhatsApp and on Facebook, so that other people can join and participate in the session. AK?
Okay.
AK is, like you already know, is the founder of Pamdrive, which is one of the, what is actually the major the major ride-hailing business in Port Harcourt. I think they are #1 as of now, and they are looking to expand into other cities in Nigeria. But one thing that's interesting about today's session is that AK is going to be sharing with us some of the tips that has helped them to stay as #1 in this, using digital marketing. So this is not digital marketing like you've always known. It's not the type of digital marketing trainings that you have always known. This is the type of digital marketing where somebody is sharing, their experience. They're coming to share their experience with you, okay? I don't want to take a lot of the time because I know we've already wasted so much time. AK, I'm going to be handing over to you so that you can go on and tell us and give us what you have for us today. Thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. So for the next 35-40 minutes, the screen is yours. And after that, we're going to do question and answer session. I believe there's going to be a lot of questions from participants today. So let's see how we can take those questions. All right, AK, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Havila. appreciate this opportunity to join you and share some of my experiences. Thank you very much, listeners. It's also an honor to be speaking to you as well. So I'll do my best to see how I can unpack my little experience on this, and then we can fold. So also permit me, I have a presentation in front of me. So I will try to stick to the presentation, but to be honest, I may also go out of the presentation to share, give you a heart experience, so that we all learn. So I will go with the flow. So thank you once again for joining. My name is Ezieke Amaefula. I like to be called AK, okay, for short. So I'm the CEO for Pamdrive Services Limited. We are the premier company in Port Harcourt 2016. We started, and prior to starting, I never knew anything about. I'm one of those guys that normally goes to Facebook like twice a month or 3 times just to look at it, and then I look at it and go off Facebook. I don't think I understand Twitter then. I also don't think I understand Instagram. So I was working for Halliburton Energy Services overseas for many years. So I never really time to socialize. I mean, be on the social network. So but when I came into Nigeria 2015 and looked at the opportunities and how to impact my society and look at the problem and provide a solution. So that was why, how I came into Facebook and all of this stuff. So then, trying to find, how to advertise our product, and how we can go about it and all of that stuff, so I never really have idea, but Pamdrive brought me into what we now have today, and I have to learn, I have to strongly learn how to do this, and that is what I'm going to share today. So I'll be giving you side stories as we move on. So today we're going to be focusing why you need digital marketing in your business, and also how to create your first ad in few steps, how to run Facebook ad. That's going to be why do you need digital marketing in your business. So digital marketing is considerably less expensive than other marketing methods. It also helps you to grow your market share and build brand awareness. Okay, it helps you to reach more people where they spend their time. Many consumers do almost all of their shopping online. It provides the resources you need to get to your target audience, and also it's yields a high return on investment when done properly. So you can understand that everybody is online these days. Everybody is online. That's where the whole world is. So why is digital marketing? Why is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? Digital marketing basically refers to marketing made possible with the help of an electronic device or the internet. It offers you a way to reach more audience and attract more customers. And also digital marketing is constantly changing. You have to follow up so you don't get left behind. Like I mentioned, I didn't know anything about digital marketing. So coming into Pamdrive, so we had somebody we employed then to come and do this digital marketing for us, and we're paying hugely. Like I remember paying, as a come out to create something for us, and I paid 70,000, and the guy didn't do much. I mean, just posted, made like 5 posts in a month, and was there playing. I mean, he was doing something else, and then boom. I was challenged that I didn't get the value for the money I paid. And then I have to go. I learned it myself. And then I was not really very happy with the person's result, that I have to now delve into it very well. So now, that brought us to coming to know, know about it. So why do you need digital marketing in your business? So it's cost effective. You need to grow. It's for coverage, for target, and for returns. You need all these things, to make sure you are on board your business. It helps you to grow your business very well. So, there are different types of advertisement you can do today. You have the radio, you have the billboard. We've done all of that, or we've done billboard, we've done radio, we've done all of that stuff. But I can tell you that digital marketing is the best. Now, you watch, everybody's on their phone. Everybody is basically on their phone. So you have to reach them. So now, And how do you reach those people? So, these people on their website, you can, when you do a digital marketing, it goes to their website, it goes to social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Today we have the TikTok, we have the Snapchat and all of that stuff. Then you can also, digital marketing is also an email, also mobile application. When you open a mobile application, it shows then, as well as search engine. When you're searching for something pops up on your screen. Do you understand? So that's where it is. So Google, and this is the dominant of them all, if you want to really understand that. Now, something very important. So I give you a quick back. So when I came into Pamdrive, I mean, when we started, and that person messed me up and I paid a huge sum of money, I didn't know what to do. So I saw myself frequenting on Facebook, now checking Facebook. So I begin to understand how it works, how to create a digital content, how to design and develop ads. I learned it. I begin to learn all this to myself. And before I knew it, I became I started handling a digital content, digital advertising for myself. So I'm going to say something. One of the key things for us is that I used to have 700 followers on Facebook. I have 700 followers on Facebook, and I have close friends. So when I needed to go broader on Facebook, that's also an aspect of digital marketing. What I did was to I looked at it, I could reach more. Facebook has about 5,000 people you can follow. So I went and removed my private content and made myself public. I started following people. So I followed people until I hit 5,000. So when I hit 5,000, so I have to go into Pamdrive. Pamdrive, we have a social media handle for all of them. So I went into Pamdrive. So I would stay in Pamdrive and invite everybody on my page. But remember that I have to consciously follow people. I have to consciously follow people then. So I didn't just follow anybody. So I now invited everybody on my Facebook page into my on my Facebook friend list into my Facebook page, and you can understand the impact of that. 5,000 of them came into Facebook page. So when I post anything, and all of them are within Port Harcourt. So when I post anything, everything join. If I open my Facebook page as well, you will see that we have joined several groups. So I began joining all kinds of groups. I don't want to mention them, but I started joining all kinds of, not just me, including my team members. So, and we try to comment and make impact on the group. So when we post a lot of posts, because the groups kind of, bring people together. So there was one popular group I have to go and join, and everybody, I know that everybody there has some money, and they are the target market for Pamdrive. So I joined it and then brought them and then begin to post content there. And then before you knew it, we used to have like 1,000 followers, and then our Facebook page blew to and got to about 10,000, almost 10,000 followers right now. So you can imagine that. So digital marketing is your key, because right now you cannot, even if you go on radio, some persons are not on air, some persons are not on air. You go on billboard. I don't know if you're going to put billboard all over the town. So digital marketing is the best aspect of where you can actually, advertise your product. So that's where, so this number tells you like 166 billion people on Facebook every day, and and people on Facebook are 2.5 per month. You can imagine 7 million advertisers that access the services. Nigeria, of course, there's some news that Nigeria, the owners of Facebook want to come and establish an extension of Facebook in Nigeria. I can tell you that we're always on social media. So Nigeria is still Facebook's biggest market in Africa with 33 million. So out of 200 million estimated population, 33 is, active on Facebook. So you can imagine the 3 people have active monthly and 16 million daily. 16 million is huge. Even if you divide our cities, cities or state, you will understand what that is. So in all my learning, so I began learning how to master Facebook, how to use it. So first of all, you have to create your first, this is how to create your first ad in Facebook. So I'm going to show some practicals today where you will learn all this. So you have to set your goal. This is to help you tailor your ad based on the result you want. So let's say you are in tailoring, and I can tell you that in today's business, it doesn't matter where the situation of your business is, the social media marketing, okay, is key to you to excel. Because just in your office location, you can reach people. You can reach people in Facebook, you can reach people in Instagram, you can also reach people on Twitter, and you can select your audience. So you have a different market on Facebook. So in my experience, and I discovered that you have a different market on Instagram, you have a different market on Facebook, you have a different market on Twitter. So if you really have money, then you can go for Facebook, because almost everybody is on Facebook. Then if your product is something that needs extra money, like real money, Instagram is the highest, followed by Twitter, and then the list is Facebook. So you have number 1, Instagram, number 2, Twitter, number 3, Facebook. So it depends on your market, your target audience, that you can now decide what you really need to do. So you need to set your goal. What do you really want? How many persons you want? You want to target schools? Because Facebook also, you have to know where you need to have Facebook and Instagram. So you have to now go and tie your Facebook page to your Instagram page. You have to tie your Facebook page to your Instagram page. So once you tie that, so whatever you do on Facebook, it will replicate on Instagram. So that's how it works. So that you are using one stone to kill two birds. Okay, set your goals. Next is create your message. Now you have to really take time to create your message. You don't just release message. You don't just post anything, and that is really very important. So because the words you choose, we have seen many times we brought out the post just because the words are not correct. We have seen sometimes somebody called us, this thing is not right. When we're growing, we have gotten a lot of corrections, and we take some days to go through the right word, because the right word, the right message you pass is very important, because once you do that, your target audience will be able to catch it immediately. Okay, now decide where to advertise. So it depends on your city, your location. You have to decide where you would like your ads to show. And also, do you want it to show to people traveling? Do you want to show? It depends on where do you really want your ads to show. All these things can be sorted out via the social media network. Where you're using Google ads or you're using Facebook ads, you decide where you want to go. Okay, so you set your budget. Budget is very, very important, because if you don't set your budget, you will just leave it, and before you know, you have incurred expenses. So I want to say something talking about budget. You can be your social media manager for your business. It's possible. Like I said, I didn't know Facebook. I knew Facebook, and I wasn't a frequent person on Facebook. I didn't even know if Instagram exists. For many years, I didn't even know about Twitter. Maybe I've heard it, maybe I've read about it, but not really know about it. Today, I spend most of my time there, because they are key for my business. So to be able to advertise on Facebook, you have to go for Nigeria. Nigeria has its specifics. So before you can pay your bills via Naira MasterCard, Naira Visa card. You can do all of that stuff. Today, you may not be able to do that if your budget is very poor. So it used to be $5,000 you can pay from Naira. It came down to like $3,000. Today it's about $300, I think about $300. So if you have a Nigerian Naira Master and Visa card, you will not be able to spend more than $300 from it. Before the COVID, or during the COVID, it was 1,000. I think after the COVID, 500. I think I got another email that they are saying is now 300. So that would not work. So you have to go to the bank, your bank, change your money to dollar, then open a domiciliary account. For First Bank, they call it Visa Gold. And for other banks, they call it all kind of name, but it helps you to transact as much as $25,000 a day. Nigeria have a reason for all of that, but you must have a dollar card to be able to transact, except if you're not paying so much online. So then you don't need more. But it's very important that you have a dollar master or Visa card. Okay, that will help you to do. Then you set your budget of how much you want to and who you want to reach. Facebook will give you, if you spend so much, this kind of money, this is how much people you will reach. They will help you to do that. Okay. So we're going to go live how to create your first ad in few steps. So we're going to do that. Also, how to use Facebook for business marketing, and I'm going to show you some practicals. So just hold on while I switch to my live page, so I can show you some few steps that you will use to create your advert. So I'm going to just some practicals so you understand how you do that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Just hold on, please. So first of all, Facebook is your go-to in terms of adverts. So to be honest, Facebook is your really go-to, because with Facebook, you can reach Instagram. So Twitter still have issue. I don't know, the last time I checked, they really have issues. So I don't know if they have sorted it out. So you can see my screen. You can see my screen. So this is my normal Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. I don't know if to show my followers have gone to 5,000. So first of all, you have to create a page for your business. So Facebook has, when you join Facebook, you have the first Facebook you create is your own Facebook page. But then you have to create your friend, when you log into Facebook, that's your Facebook friend page, your normal Facebook page. So for you to have your business, you have to go and create different pages. You can look here, you have Pamdrive. This is our page. This is what we have as our page. I have other pages that I joined. So you must create a Facebook page which is linked to your name, and that's where you're going to be paying from. So today, the ad, Facebook just changed. I mean, a few weeks now, they have changed the lookout. So I'm still trying to learn it. So they have changed the Outlook, Facebook Outlook. So this is your ad here. So here you have your ad. So you click it. When you click your ad, it will take you to where you'll be able to advertise your product. So like I said, you have to join groups. You search group and join groups. So when you post, you can post in your group. That's one way you can post. So when you click this ad, it takes you to just hold on. So it takes you here. So now so take your time to always read this. One good thing about the social media, they take time to educate you. Facebook has that very well. They will show you and you can read. Be patient so that you can read more. So you can see automated ad, get personalized ad that adjust over time. So this is this one. Then choose a goal. This is starting from scratch, and boost existing content. So if you already have a post on Facebook, you can go back and boost it. So there are two ways. You may want your Facebook, you may want your ads to anybody to come back and check it. You may not want anybody to come and check it. So it depends. As you grow in business, I don't know how to really explain which one is better, but sometimes we don't boost our existing content. Sometimes we boost depending on what our aim. So you need to know which one you want to use. So I'm going to go to, so you choose, I'm going to say choose from scratch. You choose from scratch. When you choose from scratch, so it brings you into, so when you choose from scratch, so you're going to see something like this on Facebook. And mind you, if you don't have, if you can't find it, you can always use Google Ads, or you can always search for Facebook, Facebook Ad Manager. This, you can search for this, and then it will show you, it will bring it up, and you can click, and then you get all of that stuff. So just hold on. Okay. Just hold on. I have closed an important page. Just hold on, please. Please hold on, just give me a minute. Just hold on, please. I want to create a live form from my page. So
Your page is not showing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's showing now. So so basically, so like I said, you have to go here, go to your ad and click your page. So when you click it, it brings you into here. So you choose your goal, you choose this one. So better to start from scratch, except if you want to boost an existing content, it's quite easier. I mean, for a new business, no problem. Then when you finish that, then it brings you here. So here there are two, you know, you really have to take time to read. So there's a brand awareness, there's reach. So if you click it, say increase awareness for your brand by reaching people who are more likely to be interested in your product, or you can click to learn more. So reach is the mass. So reach is like impression. So reach will just be advertising your product to everybody. I mean, I've reached everybody. So whichever one you click, you know, you have to come and select. Do you want all of them has? Do you want traffic? Do you want traffic? Do you want engagement? Do you want app install? So whichever one you want, you can select. So if you have a mobile app, so you would want to use this. So there are several hacks to do for app install, because if you do app install and somebody download your app, you will pay Facebook for that. So you might want to, if it's expensive, I mean, you get experience on this. So you can do a reach or awareness. Then you have to copy the link for your app and put on the body of your message. That way, people can have option to click on the body and download your app directly without you paying Facebook. That's like a shortcut not to pay so much on Facebook. So then traffic, video views is very, very powerful. Don't forget that. And while this training is on, don't forget that video views is very, very important. Once you do a video view, a lot of persons will view it and then take action. So you want messages, you want people to message you on your WhatsApp, on Facebook line, you can use any of that. So just hold on. So on this, so you can create, so click create. So when you click create, so it will bring you here. Okay, when you click create, it will bring you here. So we're going to do like, let's choose brand awareness and click traffic. So it's simple, it's very simple. So don't do much here. So don't forget, don't always put a lifetime budget. Don't put a lifetime.
Okay, since we are focusing on sales, can we do an ad? Can we do an ad that that gets results with sales instead of awareness?
Okay, with sales. Okay. So you want to so I'm trying to understand your sales. So we have to then, if it is sales, just hold on. You mean sell a product? Sell a product,
yeah, so to sell your service. I mean, get somebody to use your service.
So you have to, well, the thing is,
app install. You can do app install in your case.
Yes. Then you have to go to, I mean, sales. To be honest, I've never used sales, because you need to have a link. You have to have the sales link, so it directs people to the links. If you want to use sales, we've never used this though, because our product doesn't do this. But I'm sure that when you read this,
do what your product do.
Okay. So what our product is, we choose any of these. So I'm going to choose brand awareness. So traffic. So we want to drive traffic to our app, to the app or to other places. So here, don't put lifetime budget. So reason is you may not be able to change this after now. After you have boosted your ad, you may not be able, you get to know this by experience. So because you will not be able to, you can only change lifetime budget and then it's already too late. So but when you choose a daily budget, if your ad is not meeting up, you can increase the daily budget. If the ad is too much, you can reduce it. It's difficult to manage lifetime budget. Okay, don't do lifetime budget. So we're going to do like 100, let's say $50 per day. Then cost, you can say low cost. We normally use this. So low cost, then you click this one. So it brings you here. So you can type, okay, you can always type something here to differentiate your ad from other ads. So now traffic, do you want to drive traffic to your website, to your app, to Messenger, to whichever you want to drive? So up to you. So if you are e-commerce, this is where you put your ad, your e-commerce, for people to go to your e-commerce website and buy. If you're selling a product, the website, you can put your website here. That's fine. If you have an app, now for you to have an app, you may want to, you need to, this take a lot more difficult. you have to go and register. Somehow you need to register your app on Facebook, but here you can also do the Play Store. You can do the Play Store adverts. So whichever one you want to do. So I'm going to, let's say you are directing, mostly people don't have, I mean, you might want to direct people to your website. So after that, it will tell you, like you will see your reach here. So we already have audience. We already have an audience we want to reach. So like I said, you need to, let's say you're targeting Port Harcourt, you're targeting somewhere. So you have to go and create a new audience. So to do that, you have to click edit here and select. So we're going to type Port Harcourt. So once you type Port Harcourt, so you see Port Harcourt City. So you can also type like Choba. It will come out and select Choba Port Harcourt. Okay, Choba Port Harcourt, University of Port Harcourt. That's also, you see Choba Port Harcourt. So depending on the area, you have Woji. So you can also put Woji, River State. So depending on your area that you want to cover. So so I'm going to use Port Harcourt so that I can teach you something there. So Port Harcourt. So this is Port Harcourt. So here you see that it's already in radius. So use current city. So current city means it will take the city mapping. So I have Woji, so I'm going to remove Woji, and I have this. So always know that this is your reach. So actually, Port Harcourt, this is the number of people, potential people that have, for Port Harcourt that have mobile phones. So this gives you estimate, a city-wise estimate. So for analysis and for other analysis, advanced analysis, you might use this to check mobile penetration per each city. This is very important. So if I do this and I pay the right amount, okay, there's a calculation you can do. You will reach everybody here. So once you do that, you want to check which age. Is your product everybody, or you want to, you know, work on the age range, you know? So let's say 20. If you're, you know, you have to target the right people. So let's say 60. Okay, all genders, targeting. So you do all of that, and then you save your audience. Save this audience testing. Okay. So you save it. So you save. You can always come back to change it. So another advice is okay. Another advice is we advise that you select this one. So if you already tie your Facebook to your Instagram to Facebook, please advertise Instagram differently and advertise Facebook differently, except if you really have enough money, because what Facebook does is, if the product is doing well on Facebook, it will not go on Instagram. So you have to, if you have Instagram separately, it will be going on Instagram alone. So you have to do this. You can duplicate later, but do them differently. Automatically, it has selected it for you. Then you want to know if you want to do impression. If you have link clicks, you have to select the link. You have to provide a link if you want them to provide. So these two is very important. So depending on your product, all of them serves the same purpose. Okay. So I think that's, so you can also, if you say impression, no need to edit this one. If you select link clicks, then it will give you opportunity to select link click or impression. So whichever one. So impression is much cheaper. So I'll come back to the cost later. So now that you have, because you have reduced the number of people 20 to 60, that's why you have 1.1 million. Okay, so you click continue. Then before you start your ad, you must already check Facebook measurement. Facebook has a measurement, has measurements. You have to go and check. If you are doing images, or if you are doing images, you select this one. If you are doing video, you select this one. So whichever one you want to do. So I think let's select images. You can put many images where people can scroll around. So once you do that, there's a preloaded all information. So you remove them, you remove them, you remove them, remove them, you remove them. So you want to remove them and change image. So you can remove them and select image. So you can go to where you have your images. So and select. So let's say we are going to do this. So I'm going to do this. Then so it automatically attach it here. Then you type, like I said, you have to make sure use Pamdrive. It has to be a compelling information. So you put your Pamdrive, your this thing, copy and paste. Don't type it. So copy and paste. So it comes here. So you say use Pamdrive. Then you select. You have to go here and select what do you want them to do. So do you want them to sign up? You want them to sign up. So there's a lot of option here. Sign up. So you can also use Bitly, B-I-T-L-Y. Is it tly.y to shorten a long URL, but that's fine. Once you do that, so each one you do, you see your site, the real one here. So I have this one. I need to remove this one. Okay, so I have this one. So as soon as I'm done with this few, so you put your Pamdrive, you can put your Pamdrive there. So and then required, so you confirm. So once I confirm, I've actually created a post. So once I confirm, so this post will drag people to my page. They will drag people to my page. They will also drag, once they click, it takes them to wherever I want them to stick. Whether I want them to buy anything or there's a product I want to show them, this can actually make direct sales for you. It can make direct sales for you, whichever one you want to do. So this is an example of an ad where you can click it. You see, it will be showing on many places. So if you click anyone, it will show you how it's going to look like here. So these are many places. Instagram is not here. Same way you did it for this one. Then when you go for Instagram, you create another post that will be meant for Instagram. So, and you can also go to this bar here to select anyone. And you can also come back to make changes, but you cannot change from, if you go to budget, you cannot change from, what is it called, from daily to monthly usage. So today I'm going to cost of Facebook impression, so you can have an idea of this cost of Facebook impression. Okay, so when you do this, you see it costs about, for every click, it costs about 0.97 and 7.9 per impressions. So there are also many hacks on this. So that's an advanced stuff. So that you can see that you can use this if you want to cover like a larger city. This will give you idea of how much you're going to spend in your post. Okay, so I'm not going to confirm this. I'm not going to confirm this. But once I click confirm, then it means I've created this post. And if I spend the right money, I will reach this. And it depends on how many days, how long I want you to. Where is the? I think there's a date. There's a place for date. So how long I want you to run. So all of that can be. You can do all of that. You can come back and change how long you want your ad to run. So once I click confirm, then it has gone. It will just go and that's it. So that's for Facebook ad. So another one is this is for, you can Google Facebook, what is it called? You can Google your Google Ads. So when you click Google Ad, you sign into Google Ad, it brings you here. So this is also for Google Ads. So Google Ads is also another way to do Google Ads. So one thing I'm going to show you today that is very important. So if you need it, message us and we can send it to you. So for Facebook ad, for Google ad, for you to be able to reach everybody the way you want. So you want to, what we did was we have dimensions. We have dimensions for this ad. So you can see this chart we have. So if we're going to do Google ad, you actually need all this. You need all this to reach your audience. So in which means you're going to create either the same ad, but with different dimensions. You have 300 by 50. These are for mobile app. They give you the dimension. You have to create all of this ad because what Google does is that Google has a partner like mobile app, website. So depending on the website, whether you're watching it from the mobile, from your laptop or from your phone, so you need to have the right dimension. So let's say you have this one that is very, which one is big here? This one, 720 by 90. It may just cover your phone. So what Google does, once you load all of this stuff, it's direct your right image to the right place. So let's say you are reading a newspaper website. So it will take the newspaper, the right image and show. So that's why, so you need to have this get them ready. And this is just our own consumption. So you can always design this for yourself. You can do Canva to do all of that. So this is very important, and we can send you. I mean, just ask Uche. So we can send you the link for all of this stuff, and you can use it to create your Google AdWords. So I will not be able to create a real Google AdWords today, but I'm going to show you this. So here you can click anyone. So one thing, you have to select which one. So if you select sales, so you have to search display. So search means that when somebody is searching for any item, so you're going to put what they call keywords here. Once you put keywords, when somebody search your keyword, it pops out. So you search across a lot of different, market words, and once you put that will show. So display is that when you are when somebody goes into a website, it keeps displaying everywhere. This is for shopping. This will drive sales to your website, and this is video. This is smart for website and all of that stuff. So normally we use brand awareness and leads, and also promotion. So it depends on which one. You can also drive traffic the same way. You can also drive traffic to your website. So all of this stuff depends on which one. We always suggest that you use brand awareness, lead, or sales. We don't normally use sales. We use this one, and depending. And you can also combine. There are some that gives you ability to combine. So this is display. So this is display and video. So let's choose one. I'll try to create one. Okay. Just hold on. So I'm selecting smart. So I'm selecting search. So once you select search, you continue. I don't want to create this one. So so once you create, so it's what do you want? Do you want website visit, phone calls, store visit, app download? So if you want all of them, you can always you have to provide a number. Store visit, you have to provide a link. App download, you have to provide Android, and all of that stuff. So one of them, you have to do one at a time, and you have to do all of this stuff. So won't be able to go into details on this, but this is basically what you may want to do. So once you go into this, you'll be able to find a way. So take time. All of them has different ways to create them, and they will really help you. The most important thing for this section is that you have your right images well designed and kept, and add them. So one thing about images, creating images for Facebook and for Google, is that they measure the words that you have there. So you must not have too many words around your images. So they have try as much as possible to use image than words. If you have many words, it will be heavy for the internet, and it will not fly very well. I mean, it normally doesn't fly. So try to pass your image to message with images more than words. Okay, so I think that's it. Villa, I don't know if there's any questions. I'll give room for anybody that want to ask questions. So, but overall, social media has helped us massively to grow from where we are today to have really helped us a lot to grow, and that's how far that has helped us. So is the cheapest, is the cheapest, and you don't need to spend too much. It's done very well. Okay, so I don't know if there's any question from anybody. Havila,
awesome.
Over to you.
Thank you so much, AK. I want to believe that people have questions. Please, if you have questions, kindly put in the comments, and I will read out the question for AK to answer. AK, while I wait for those questions to come in, can I ask you what is the important? Why do you think it's important for a CEO like you to understand this process and be doing it and basically to understand this process? Why do you think it's important?
So in business, actually, I mean, at this stage, it's good for the CEO to understand almost every aspect of the business. So if you're not engaged in every aspect of the business, you will not be able to, when you hand it over to somebody and give somebody a target. So let's say I don't have any idea of social media, and we employ somebody to manage that today. I wouldn't be able to give the person target. I wouldn't even understand what the person is doing the whole day, and the person could just be watching something else. And I don't say, are you advertising Pamdrive? Is Pamdrive everywhere? Yes. Somebody commented, and I don't even know how to use Facebook to go and check. So it's important that I understand how it really works, because if I don't understand, I won't be able to measure. So I want to measure target. I want to measure audience. I want to ensure that the money spent, my money is well spent. Our money is well spent. The company money is well spent, and we are choosing the right stuff. So if you don't engage seriously on it, you're going to lose, especially on social media. And today, if somebody is managing this, I just by a few steps from the person, from wherever I am, I'll be able to measure the person's input and as well as impact. So it's very important that you understand how this works. I understand how the social media works. And then when you also know how to price. So if you're going to employ somebody, you want to do some ad or you want to do anything and you are not there, you're able to price very well. You understand the nitty-gritty of what the person is going to do. Like I said, I got angry when we were paying enormously for it. And I was not getting the results. So I have to go and start studying Facebook, studying Twitter, studying Instagram, and know how these things work. And I learned it myself. And to date, I have done it very well. I lead my team on the social media. I lead them very well. Imagine when we started, for one funny thing, when we started, I never understand all of this stuff. And we designed a flyer. After designing a flyer, and I was part of those that were sharing the flyer. And when I gave the flyer, I mean, I was very angry, to be honest. And somebody said, "What are you people doing? What can you explain?" I said, "You have the flyer in front of you. I still have the flyer today. I still have it in my database." I said, "You have the flyer. So the flyer tells you what to do." When I got home, I really understand that the flyer was not really explaining what it is. And that changed my mentality. So if I didn't get involved, when somebody designs an image for me today, I wouldn't know how to assess it. So it's very important that you get involved. Thank you.
That was priceless. So, regardless of what you, as a CEO, regardless of what your background is, it's important for you to understand how every part of the business works. That's what you're saying,
Yeah.
and that's very priceless. Did you have to take any particular training to be able to understand this?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, it would have been better for me to take a training. So I want to show the advert. I want to show our first. I'll answer your question. I just put out our first flyer for Port Harcourt. So I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to show it on the screen. So I didn't take any training. So this was a flyer. I had somebody come into my office and design this stuff. So, and I mean, this is our first flyer. I don't know if you understand how clumsy this is. And I was like, let's go. We're sharing this flyer, the whole Port Harcourt. And when I give somebody, right now, I don't understand what this flyer is saying, to be honest. I don't understand. It doesn't pass any message to me. But this is what we spent money, and we spent a lot of money to actually share this flyer, the whole Port Harcourt. We have to rent, band everybody, and be doing this. And this also went on social media. People don't have patience for this kind of flyer images. So if I didn't get involved, and if today somebody brings this to me, of course, that I would know that this is a puppy. So this is why you really need to get involved. And I didn't, coming back to your question, I did not take any training. Facebook is quite easy. Once you log in and get into it and take time to read. I work with an oil and gas company, and I did climb in my position. So I was trained very well over many years how to pay attention to details, how to pay attention to this little thing that matters. So as an engineer, I understand that I read, I take time to understand these things. So that has helped me, in reading the details and the little things that matters in all of this stuff. And I was able to teach myself how to manage the social media aspect of our business.
Please,
Thank you.
please, okay. AK, please, I've been laughing so hard since you put up this flyer on the screen. I've been laughing so hard. Do you have a current flyer of Pamdrive? Because we need to balance this. I
Yes.
don't want people to go off with the impression that this is how Pamdrive advertises. Please, do you have a current flyer that you can put up? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Let me pull out one. Let me pull out one. No. We've really gone. I mean, social media is very important that you understand everything. And that has helped us a lot. And people don't really. Let me pull up one. Let me see. Okay. So this is with few words, and passes the message. So this is with few words and passes. This is another. This is one. It really passes the message straight on Pamdrive. No too many Pamdrive couplet. Let's handle your trip within seconds. Everybody understand what you're saying. So within seconds, people understand what you're saying. So and
Can
it's
I
direct.
can I ask you how you moved from that flyer to this flyer? What did you do differently?
So what happened is, like I said, I was involved. So we prepared that flyer and we're sharing the whole Port Harcourt and of course social media. And then somebody asked me, "Can you explain to me what you're doing?" I almost got. I said, "What you're doing is on the flyer. So why are you asking me? I've given you for. So am I going if I share to 100 persons? Am I going to explain to 100 persons what we do?" So I think we shut down that program that day. I said, we're not going. This happened around July. We have actually gone far. So I was getting involved. I came to join them. So now, then I understood that the words have to be, you have to direct, you have to be direct, you have to be strategic, and then I went into the social media. So, okay, what we did was to now go into bigger brands. I don't know if I need to mention some of the other brands and start following them on how they are publicizing their content. I did that very well. I follow some other brands around Nigeria, around here. So, and I follow them and I learned how they manage their social media. That was what made me to be constantly on Facebook. So when I go on Facebook, I see advert, I see all of that. There's a video we are running an advert now, just as a result of what we saw on Facebook. So I started learning Facebook by going to Facebook because I don't know what is Facebook. I just know that as somewhere I go to take my time once in 2 months or so. But then I started watching other brands how they do it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like there are questions for you from the audience. So I'd just like to ask one last question, right? Since
Okay.
nobody has asked questions so far. So it's either you've confused them so much that they don't understand what to ask, or you have confused them so much, you have so satisfied their curiosity that they don't have anything to clarify. So it's either of the two. So the last question I'll ask you is, what is the thing that you have found out? What is the thing that you have found out from managing your social media yourself, between when you started managing it yourself and when you had somebody managing it as a CEO? What is the thing that you found out that you probably wouldn't have found out anywhere else? I mean, from trainings.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to understand the question exactly. Well, I've found out that social media. Can you rephrase the question? So sorry. I want to
So
understand
I'm
it.
saying, what is the thing that you've learned doing this job? You
Okay.
know, managing your account yourself.
Okay.
Okay, that you probably wouldn't have learned if you weren't doing it. I mean,
Oh, oh,
even if
oh,
you had
oh,
attended the training.
oh. Okay. No. Oh. So first of all, practicals is very important. Practicals is very, very important. So if I go for a training, I wouldn't know that I would miss out on the reality. So training, however, gives you, if I have gone for a training before I started the first flyer, probably I would know that I wouldn't have done the first flyer. So I have failed and learned my failure and learned from my failure. So I have failed in all of that stuff, and it was a lesson for me, and I learned it. I know that that's the best learning. Experience is the best teacher. So once you learn, once you go on that, you'll be able to learn, and then you'll be able to fail and learn, and it stick in your head how to do it. So I've also learned many other options, because when they give you a training, you still have to go back and learn yourself. So all of this stuff is as a result of me playing with the entire system, and I learned more from that. Teaching myself how to do it. I mean, today it's not. I used to overwhelm me on our social media, but we now have a team of people that is not just me. So if I'm not there, our social media is actually is handled very well. So I'm not the only one that does it now. So right now, Pamdrive is very elaborate and very focused. That we now have a team that does it. I'm just a part of the team today, and then we get direction we make input and direction. So I have a very robust team on that.
Thank you so much, AK. Nobody has questions for you. So I believe that everybody understood what you've shared so far. We appreciate you for taking your time to join us. Thank you so much. I know how busy it is for you, but to make out time to do this for the community. Everyone, we like to thank AK for joining us today. If this is powered by StartupSouth, if you would like to join the community, if you'd like to join the StartupSouth community, just please use the link that I'm posting in the chat. Use the link I'm posting in the chat, and so that you can join a StartupSouth community. We'll be launching communities in different cities across Nigeria, starting from the south, and the southeast. What we try to do in the community is that we bring people that are building ventures together so that we can learn from each other as we grow. And that's why you have AK here today, trying to share from his experience. Next week, we're going to be having someone else join us. Interestingly, AK, we're going to have someone from Bolt. Bolt is one of your biggest competitor. We're going to have the business manager from Bolt join us next week Friday, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So next week Friday we're going to have Oluwaseun from Bolt join us, and then the Friday after that we're going to have Taiwo Oyewole join us, and the Friday after that we're going to have the sales manager for Paystack join us on these sessions. So you can't afford to miss any of the remaining sessions. So this month, October, is for sales. We're preparing for people to be able to sell during this during the Yuletide season. We've had a rough across the, we've had a rough time as a people, as humanity, but we have Christmas coming, and it's time for us to be able to sell and try and see if we can meet, up with the, see if we can meet up with our different, goals, original goals. So thank you so much, AK. Of course, Pamdrive remains our, it's like you say, is our own. Hello, AK.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I can hear you now.
Great. Thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll be ending the stream from here. So please kindly share the links so that others can watch. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, AK.